Well, here we are, Monday morning. It is a frigid start here. We hit 20 this morning, but now we're up to like 35 right now. And I figured I'd walk you around and break some of this ice with you. We'll see how, that's not too deep there. Could be worse. We'll go walk around and check out what we got over here. Find out how deep this ice is. Man, oh man, 20 degrees, folks. We hit 19 yesterday. That's Reekambangan starfruit. That probably isn't going to make it now. 19 yesterday, and now 20 last night. This one had a bag on it. It still went through. It's all right. It's not too bad. So 7 gallons, doesn't freeze all the way through here. This one is a, sorry, my brain's a little frozen, and I ran out before coffee. Dwarf Hawaiian starfruit. Just trying to save the bottom there. Shout out to Mr. Zill for making that video, letting us know that yes, you can lose the whole entire tree, but at least if you just wrap up the bottom, this is a seedling, this isn't grafted, but for an example, you can wrap up the bottom of it with something, you know. He was using like some foam stuff, like some foam pads, but he says basically wrap up the graft the best you can. That way you at least save something, but see that one's a little bit thicker. Yeah, dude, I'm not grabbing that. That's freezing, y'all. I didn't sign up for this. Florida, what are y'all doing? What are we doing? The sun's out. It's going to warm us up quite nicely, but we still got all this to deal with. Still got ice in here. Now, supposedly the groundhog says 6 more weeks of winter. Yay! As if that's going to, you know, put some more smiles on our faces. I think most of us are, I don't know about you, but I'm wintered out. I'm wintered out, y'all. We don't want, oh, that one's pretty thick there. That one's about 1/2 inch. Ah, it slipped and dropped. There it went. You saw it. All right, we'll grab some more here. Hang on here. We're going to walk around. Yeah, as you can see, only a few things are wrapped. Most of everything else is just going to take it, man. Unfortunately, and woman, whoever's watching here, it is one of those things that can't save them all. I mean, you can if you have the time, the energy, the drive. I get it. Save them, save them, save them. But even if you wrap them, even wrapping these with just frost cloth, that's not going to do much. I mean, it'll do something, yes, but then you got to go buy the frost cloth, store it, all of that fun stuff for next year as well. So listen, do you, whatever you got to do. We're not out of the woodworks just yet. There's still some more weather coming our way. Here's a shallower one, so a little bit more ice in there, but not too bad. It's still, this one's a little bit shallower. Right hitting 20. There's still a little bit of ice in here. Yesterday when I came out, there was one that was pretty thick, man, that I was like very worried about. That was I'll show you the one that maybe is a little bit colder than this, but this is the south side over here. So she's out here with no sweater on, no nothing. She doesn't like the sweaters. She likes to eat the ice from the, you want the ice? Here, let's get her a piece of ice. Ah. Chew on it. Get that leaf off of there. All right, it'll melt. But she'll pull the ice out of here and eat it. Not that I want her to do that. It's all plastic, folks. I don't want her doing that. But look at this, sword in the stone. Yay! Pulled it out. Thought it was going to freeze solid in there, but it did not. It's because it's black bags as well, so that more than likely absorbs some of the heat during the day, but something, folks. I figured we can at least keep it somewhat warmer, but man, we are looking brown, folks. It is what it is. Listen, this is part of growing. You know, we do get hit with winter. We got hurricanes. We got angry birds. We got angry beavers. Whatever you got around you, something's going to take down your stuff at some point or the other. And what do? You quit? I'm done. I'm going to go back to playing pinochle and parcheesi with my boys. Like, get out of here, dude. For real, we're going to keep growing, man. Why? Because you don't want any more mangoes? Are you mangoed out? You've had all the mangoes that you wanted in your life? Not me, man. There's a pretty good piece there, but we're just getting started. Some more ice in there. Let's see if I can't scoop her out a good piece for her for later. Ah, it's freezing, dude. All right, you can have that one for later. She'll just sit there and chew on it. But I wanted to walk around and basically show you corpses. No. Some water, some frozen water here in Orange City, y'all. That it's foreign to me. It shouldn't be here. You know, this is non-native, and I know some people are going, "Oh my gosh, you're saying it's been freezing?" Yeah, I know it's frozen here before, but to me, this is non-native. This shouldn't be here. We should be sweating and dealing with the heat. I'd rather have that. I know some of you guys are like, then you're complaining it's too hot. Listen, I would rather be too hot than too cold. Too cold to me sucks, man. And all of my all of my fun trees that I like to grow and fun fruits that I like to eat, they're not going to be happy here. So what do? Do we stop? Only grow stone fruits? You want C and D fruits the rest of your life? Do it. I'm chasing the A's, man. This is it. Carrie Star fruit. Hopefully she'll come back. She's in a warmer spot here, but she just got the little fleece around the trunk there. Bacon, they say, is good till 22 to 24. We don't believe you. Let's check the tag. Let's see. 22 to 24. You see it there. And it met its match. Yesterday and today, put a number on her, and all these will turn brown. Don't be fooled. The first day and the second day, you'll see a little bit of that hue will change from that dark green more to that dull green. And then from there, it turns brown and crunchy, y'all. So it goes from that to this beautiful girl. So don't get all sad. It happens. Just rebuild. Drop in another tree. We believe in you. Keep the party going. Keep the faith going. You know, unfortunately, yes, it is a setback for some, for many, for the state, right? But these are, I don't want to say readily available, but they're pretty easily to find trees, right? This guacamole, which is a seedling, didn't do too bad. There's still some green. Yes, there's some brown on here as well. But there's still some life in there, and I'm kind of surprised. I mean, it is pretty tall for what it is, maybe 12 feet, but it doesn't look like this, you know? If it wasn't happy, it would show you immediately. Simmons, this ain't going to be your home, baby girl. I don't think you're going to be happy here. This one's a little bit lighter. And this is a little bit on the warmer side, so the ice is a little bit thinner. Yeah, Russell, I'm sorry, Russell, you're going to have to go down south, stay down there and play, be fruitful, show all your long neck avocados to the people that can grow them. Up here, yeah, this one's pretty light too. Not too much on there. Even the daikon radishes that are pretty cold resistant, they looked all slumped over and such as well. They got freezer burn on them. Ooh la la. Started off looking a little bit more green past couple of days, but yeah, it's taking a hit. It's not ideal for an avocado to be out here in 20-degree weather. Light ice, which is nice. That's not too bad. Not too bad, folks. I'm going to leave these out here today as well. Tonight we're expecting 35 is what they claim, which means 30 to me, because we seem to be about 5 to 7 off depending on the evening. Here's another one for you. Over here. There's pretty thin. You can see. What? Take it. We'll leave it on the side there. She'll grab it later. Oh, here's too big. All right, here. How about that? You got it? All right. Ice. I don't like them, bro. I don't like the ice. Not out here. Here's one next to the yellow Groomy Chama. Oh, she just takes the ice and goes right back. Thanks. This one I'll be unwrapping later on today. It just has like a double insulation of a blanket and a sheet on there. Bird bath. Yeah. That's solid, folks. Not solid. That's pretty good, though. Let's see if I can't get a good sliver out of that. How thick is this? A little bit thicker. About an inch almost. 3/4. You want that? All right. Yeah, that one's cold, folks. Ouch. Not the type of things you want to wake up to, but Jabo, red hybrid in there. Can she pull through? I don't know. Little seedlings. Those things will just be replaced, y'all. Sabra, 2 buckets. Let's see if we can't pull out. Let's see if we can't pull the sword in the stone first. Oh, yeah, we got it. So it's not solid all the way through. I just put in a little bamboo action in there, but how thick? Let's see. Anybody home? I'm sorry, baby girl. I got her wet. All right, let's see. Let me give her a piece of this one. So, all right, that one's pretty thick too. Oh man, I hate seeing it, y'all. Next to the Sabra, I mean, Brazil, I don't think gets this type of weather. So I think this girl's a little bit out of her league. But stranger things have happened. And maybe I'll just plant something up here right in front of her. That way we can protect her a little bit for next year. Next year, yes, there is going to be a next year, right? It only gets worse. No, it gets warmer. No, it's just going to change. Nonetheless, be prepared. You never know what happens. Venus is still in here in her little cocoon. Hopefully he's going to be okay. I don't know how many feet we're going to lose of her, but Mellow, new growth, not looking great, but the older growth, some of it has some stains. Some of them are still variegated from just the way how beautifully they grow here. But one of the few things with green on it. Savannah cherry still hanging. It's got some darker green foliage on there. Not, I would say, do you want to sit there and just plant a bunch of these? Not my, how do I say this? I don't want to say that it's my favorite fruit. I've only had it a few times. It's not the greatest. It is a cherry, right? It's a cherry. It's decent, but is it better than a mango? You're out of your mind. No. Now, people up here are going to go, well, I know it's not, but I have to settle, right? I have to settle for what grows up here. And what grows in 20 degrees? 19 to 20 degrees, I'm going to go, yeah, that's a tough one. You're going to have to do something, folks. We're going to have to build a structure these days if you want this good fruit, right? All right, let me turn off the heat real quick, and we'll see if we can't peek inside here. Hang on here. Got the heater still going. At this moment, we don't need them anymore. Done their job. It's nice and toasty. Yeah, still going. All right. Turn off the propane. Unplug the heater, then I'll come in here and water in a little bit. Get these out of the way. Give me one sec here, folks. All right. Sorry, I think the door closed on you there. Yeah, it had that one set up. I just unplugged that one. But in here, it's nice and warm, y'all. I have water bucket here, And I have, that one's got a hole in it. I got a bird in here. I just saw you, girl. And now Kiwi's in here chasing her. There's a bird in here. Dang it. She stayed in here last night and poor thing couldn't get back to the nest. But this is the way moving forward, in my honest opinion. Now, what do I know? Nothing. But what I'm trying to say is this may be our only hope, is structure with some sort of plastic around it. Yeah, I am no carpenter slash professional greenhouse builder, so I can't help you. Not unless you want a ticky-tack job and a little rascal style of structure here. But listen, folks, do whatever you got to do to get the job done. As long as it's legal and no one's going to rat you out, right? Nothing worse than putting this together and then they go, no, you can't have it. The HOA says. But anyways, Maria Mango is good in the hood, folks. She's still out here trying to be somebody. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know she's out of her league up here in Orange City. She shouldn't be growing up here, some would say. But that's not her. That one is creme brulee there. But we're going to get her down south where she needs to be. She needs to be down south. So this year, I will be sending some or selling some trees or budwood or something to go down south. She needs to be grown down there where she needs to be, down there with all the iguanas and the beautiful, beautiful beaches and all the lovely warm weather down there than 19 and 20 up here. Although she loves this good spring water, right? Good blue spring water. I think that is the healing property of this place here, my honest opinion. Water's impeccable. These girls are going to taste even better with it. My 2 cents. But in here, they're good. We're good. Oh, and we're getting more coming out here. Who's this? Got that one peeking out right there on the very top. Pina Colada. Oh, yeah. So, what you're going to see moving forward from Growing Together Nursery is a lot more of these going out. Right? Now, why? Why Pina Colada, Dwayne? It's a tiny mango, man. Why such a small mango? Well, exactly. Because you can grow these in containers. Little lemon zest for you. She's the best. But Pina Coladas, Pickering, ice cream, dwarf Hawaiian. Oh, don't forget about this bad little lady right here. This one is a sure winner to stay in a pot. You know, Ceci, right? Shout out to Mr. Campbell. Yeah, this one definitely keep her in a pot, fruit her in a pot, right? She's going to be a rock star in there. So that's how I'm going to move forward here is one, continue growing what we have, right? Am I going to sit there and plant a bunch of vigorous trees in pots? No, right? Not going to happen. Kathy, this will be my last Kathy, unfortunately. That or I'm just going to continue pruning her heavy and try to keep her small, manageable in a 25. I don't want to go bigger than a 25 because, man, the way my back is set up these days, I don't need to be moving around 65s and 45s and all these huge pots. No. I want 25 and try to keep a micro, you know? If that's what I can do. If not, then so be it, folks. But dwarfs. So this is the answer for us up here, this far north. Pina Coladas, grabbed a few more. And I know some of y'all don't like them. Pickering, my friends, Pickering. Little baby Pickerings I just got in because of this situation. Are we going to grow these in ground up here? Unless you're going to put a whole structure around it and you're going to do all of that for it, you can. Or you can just grow a decent sized tree in a pot. Put it in a 25-gallon. Even M4, yes. Even M4 in a pot. Trust me, folks. M4 in a pot. It's semi-vigorous maybe? Semi-dwarf? I don't know. Moderate, but trust me, it will be kept in this 25 for as long as possible, right? Here's my M4 In this one, I'm just going to continue hacking back. And by that, I mean shaping artistically, right? But hacking it back and shaping it to the best of my ability here, because this mango is well worth the movement, watering it in a container, the whole deal. Yes, yes, and yes. I don't like coconut. Well, then that's cool. Then get a different mango. That means something special to you, right? There's many different flavors that you will find that right up your alley. Here's another one that can be fruited in a pot. I showed you it, but I didn't tell you. The 22, P22. Look at that thing. Puts on a plethora of fruit and in a small package. So that's what I'm looking for up here. This is Valkyrie. Not going to be our biggest hitters. At first, I was going, if we get a big, vigorous tree, you put that in the ground, maybe, just maybe, you can go ahead and get it to fruit for you. But moving forward, even a big, vigorous tree, you're still going to have to cover it, or you're just going to take that hit every year, every other year, right? But I don't know. More. Oh, there's the bird there. I see you. She's in there. Oh, she went out. Yay, she flew out. Awesome, awesome. Because this one's over here chasing and jumping on my stuff. I see her climbing up on my pots, which ain't fun, man. But anyways, hey. All right. We are nice and warm in here. We got things to do. Just wanted to show you that, is this the best way? This is my only way that I'm keeping these girls alive. No, I don't have a, hey. I don't have a garage here. In the sheds, I could, but I don't like bringing the plants in there because there's bugs in here, y'all. What? Yes, these are grown as organic as possible, so therefore my soil is alive. It's alive, folks, right? So I try not to go ahead and put them in the garage, in the shed, unless it's absolutely necessary. And even then, I'm putting plastic down and I'm trying to wrap them up because I don't want any ants and junk going all spreading through there. So, little red hybrid. It is in a warm spot because it's up here next to the greenhouse, but still took a little bit, some punishment. You can tell that the leaves are on that dull green side. When you stare at your trees, you can tell the difference of the hues, the green hues, but it's all right, folks. They're trees. Most of them are pretty resilient. They're pretty strong. And if they're not, they're easily replaceable. Oh, you're mean. No, it's just, listen, folks, you can't cry over all of this stuff. You can't stress out about every single tree because life goes on, This sucks. I get it. I love my office out here, even whenever it looks brown and out. But what do? Sit there and go, oh, I'm done growing anything fun. I'm just going to sit inside and collect EMFs. Like, no, dude. Are you crazy? I come out here, get fresh air. This is medicine for me, regardless of the food that I get from it. This is mental medicine, really. Like, come out here and relax, get some sun, fresh air. Like, this is where I want to be, regardless of what. Even with these sad trees. Yes, even with these sad ones, man. I don't want to be indoors. I ain't made to be up in there soaking in those fluorescents. But I'd rather be out here showing you my sweet failures, right? It's all right. They're not all winners, all right? You're a winner. Yes, you are. You're watching this, of course. You are. I know you are. Passion fruit, she was a winner for a few years, but now I think that may be done, folks. I think her time here may be coming to an end. And this vine, nonetheless, is I don't want to say very old, but it's probably like 3.5, 4 years old already. So she's had her time here. She's done her work. Thank you. This is the time when you just run around and thank the girls for their jobs, right? That passion fruit versus this one real quick. And then I'm out of here because it's cold, y'all. Wax Shambu, I have to buy those. I knew it was a bad choice, but you gotta try it. Gotta see what happens, right? Oh man, any passions on the ground? Not today, my friends. Little M4. I said I was gonna mound up everything and I didn't, but those leaves are still green. I know. We'll do better next year. Those are seedlings, it's all right. Oh man, it's crunchy in here. Yep. These are all gonna go. You can already tell just by that color, and see how limp all the leaves are. They're just all kind of just going down. There's no spring to them. They look droopy, man. It sucks. But listen, folks, we're out here freezing right now, but in a few weeks, I guess, what does the groundhog say? 6 more weeks of winter. Listen, after that, we're back. We're back, and so are you. This hog plum, poor thing. May have to get, yeah, it's even soft up here. I'm feeling some softness up here. Oh man, this whole thing. Who knows where she'll come back to, but it's all right. She was already rooting down into the ground. I could have moved her, but it's all right. We have some on there. Roll the dice. You grow what you can. Make the best out of it. And then you do it better next year, right? You learn from your mistakes, or you keep doing them, which regardless of how your style is, we're all different. Some people just continue doing them, and then that's that, right? Hang on here. Let's go open up the greenhouses so we can air them out. But yeah, it's sad. Cold sucks. These little loquats are doing fine in here. Little seedlings there. These all got crunchy in there. Oh my goodness. But this is how you find out where your microclimates are, folks. You find out what works, what doesn't, what's worth it, right? You think, I love all of my plants until it's time to protect them. And you have 7 sheets and 200 trees. And then you go, who do I like the best? Who do I like the best? And then there's a hierarchy of fruit. So people that sit there and tell me, oh, you judge your fruits too harshly. We like them all the same. It's like, yeah, until it's time to protect them. And then you only have a few and you're like, yeah, you're not that good. This one, I've had better. Like you start going through and you're like, there's a hierarchy of fruits, folks. I'm sorry. For me, there is. Maybe not for you, but I think most people like certain things, right? Who knows? I'm just going to leave this down. I'll come back to this. Look at these. I'll take you inside real quick. So these greenhouses, no heat inside. Acapella, just with some water. Well, how'd they do? Well, there's the problem. So initially you see some green and you're like, yay! And then you see these little tomatoes. Yeah, just little tomatoes. But then you come over here and these sugar apple seedlings don't look the greatest. That one's already starting to burn. Should I put them away? Yeah. Should I put them in a container somewhere? Sure. But I didn't. Don't tell anybody. Black sapote. This Matt Snow black sapote. Grafted tree. I left it right there by the window. She fried back. That's my graft there. We'll bring it. We'll leave it there for now. Dang it. Fried her up. No bueno. All my purple basil, gone. All these little herbs over here, and I think that was an angel trumpet or something. That can go. Some things I'm attached to, some things not so much. Look at this little Jabo. Jabo got some punishment in here. You can see the top leaves. And Rollinia. This little Rollinia that I had out there. Put it in a pot. Brought it in here, not so much. Pitcher plant. Took some punishment there. These, you can tell things are not. They don't have that spring like they used to, right? I got some more water in there, which helps. But yeah, you can just see June plums look sad. You can see this is some sugar apples there, but those are okay. These mangoes, you can see the punishment on there. It's got that different color on there. You're starting to see those shades. That's all going to go ahead and turn crispy there. This pepper I was having some good hopes for. What was it called? Arroz con pollo. And now look at her. She's all crispy. Not going to give us that little flower on the end now. Hopefully the plant will stay alive, but we shall see, friends. It's one of those things that you roll some dice, you get some good results on some things, and you get some bad ones on others. But you cry and stop and no, I can't take this anymore. I'm going to go back to a normal 9 to 5. It's like, no, dude, this is the best thing for me right now, you know? I will continue to do what I can to go ahead and make this happen, folks. The dream is still alive. Not this guy, he's not. But the dream still is. Listen, we move on. Hang on here, I'm getting all tangled up in here. Let's go open up the other one and we'll show you the difference. All right. Sun's coming out, it's warming up quick, which is nice. Take off some of these layers. We are closed today, so, well, we don't even have to do all of that. We'll get you right in. VIP, guys. All right, in here, a lot warmer than that other one. In here, still got some avocados that are looking good. Some of these baby jabos, not so much. Oh yeah, Cuban oreganos on the end there, took a hit. No heat on this greenhouse either. This took 19 and then 20. And you could tell banana already starting to turn. 19 and 20 degrees, back-to-back nights. And this is what we got. You could tell that these are already starting to turn colors and that they'll start fading and getting a little bit washed out here in a little bit. But what do we do, folks? Keep growing, keep sowing. I don't care. I even dropped some water up here. Look at this. Just to add some more water to it. Put some water up on the top here. Got to add more. I was like, I have a bucket here, but I'll put some up here. So I even put some water. That one's already thawed out. Cool. But anything, and the more water in here, the merrier. I try to water this thing and flood it out last night. Look at these June plums. Leaves are just sad, y'all. Are you with me? No. All right. Well, it is what it is. June plums are cheap. We'll get some more. We'll get some more. Tomatoes, patio tomatoes, were $1. Now they're 25 cents. Now they're free. Just come grab them and take them out of here. If not, they're going in the compost. Dang it, man. But folks, we move on. We drink some coffee. We think about what we did wrong, what we did right, and do more of the right things, right? And show you guys the wrong things. Because I know that I'm learning through this, and that's why we're making videos. So we can grow together, and you can learn something. Kale, $27 a piece. Extremely beautiful. It is perfect. No wilt whatsoever. Kept in a greenhouse and did not receive any punishment whatsoever. I'm kidding. Should come back. I don't know. Collards stayed out as well. Some things I just left out of. Collards and kale, I'm thinking they're pretty good. But a sweetie pie blackberry. Yay! Rejoice. Let's all grow blackberries instead of delicious fruits. I know. Enough with the sarcasm, folks. Listen, we got some work to do. I got to warm up. Got to thaw out. Oh, man. Auntie Lily's South Sea salad. All these sticks were left here, which I'll be cutting back feet off of this thing, but also making more. No, they're not cold hardy, but container babies, or treat them like annuals, right? But we still got figs. Yay, that's cold hardy. Yay. You guys want to start a fig fest? You guys want to go to the annual fig fest? Because everyone goes crazy over figs. People will line up around the block for figs. Being sarcastic again. Listen, I'm just saying that figs are wonderful and you cannot kill them. They're good to like zone 6 through 11. We got them. We got them. You don't have to worry about it. You can get ice on them. My goodness. Listen, folks, I don't know what else to do besides warm up and get some coffee in me, but we'll have some trees out here. I know we look naked. We look naked and afraid right now, but we're not. I ain't afraid, and I ain't naked. All right? Bye. This is the last thing I'm going to be out here with this cold. But moringa's going to come down. I got to trim all these back. I'm going to get another shade house over here. Friend of mine, or neighbor, is giving us another one, so I will be getting another one. But Mexicans are done back here. I didn't save any cuttings. I'm hoping that they will come back. If not, Woo, we'll find out. But we got work to do. We got some dog training to go over. We're gonna go ahead and woo, it's freezing out here. But anyways, we gotta go. Y'all have a great Monday. Get back to work. Love y'all. Stay warm. And there's hope, folks. There's hope. Stay in the sun. Woo, love y'all. Gotta go.